I understand the first time you asked your now wife, Liesl, out, she turned you down.
I'll tell you the story. She actually didn't turn me down. I totally made a fool of myself because
What'd you do?
I bought the stone in Belgium, the diamond.
Oh, this is the actual proposal.
This is the proposal. Okay. And we were.
But did she turn you down though when you first asked her out? Period.
Yeah, when back in the day, our first date, I had to really beg her to, because we met in Stellenbosch, where she's from. And I was with friends, she was with friends, and we got to chat a little bit. Actually got her to come to the golf course with her friends. Her friends were golf nuts. She didn't know anything about golf, but I got her to come to the course.
Good way to impress her.
I could see she didn't enjoy it.
Oh, no.
She was like, didn't like it much. And then I wanted to come up to Johannesburg. Our next tournament was up in Johannesburg, and she said no, she didn't want to come up there. So it took a lot of persuasion to get her up there.
And then there is the proposal.
Yeah, then the proposal, I had the diamond, placed, and then I wasn't sure how I was gonna ask her, and I had the ring, and I put the ring down in one of my pants, and it fell out of my pocket onto the floor, onto this hard floor, and she was like, "What's that?" And there's the ring lying on the floor. So I had to do right there. I went on my knees and said, "Listen, I didn't know how I was going to do it, but I didn't even speak to her parents. I asked her first, and that's not the way to do it." So when I asked her, she said yes, and then we called her parents immediately, and they all said yeah. So it was a bit of a screw up.
What was better, the 40th birthday party or the wedding party?
Both great. I would say the wedding, obviously. Special day, 31st of December in Franschhoek, which is the wine region. Most beautiful mountains, most beautiful evening, summer's evening. Friends, family, everybody there. My wife looking beautiful, and we just had a great time. We had a wedding reception, we had the party, we had a New Year's Eve party. We had a great time, really wonderful time.
What about the speech Samantha gave at your party?
Yeah, Samantha, she's quite a girl. I mean, the 40th, we had like 2 or 3 days in the Bahamas. A very special time. It was a total surprise to me. Liesl booked out hotels and got a boat for us, all kinds of stuff. We had a great time. And then the last evening, Samantha got on stage there and she made the most beautiful speech. I know it got recorded and I'll keep that as long as I live. She just, nice to know that your daughter loves you in that way. It was really special.
What did she say?
No, she just said, how lucky she thought she was to have us as parents and me as a dad, and how special Ben was to her. She just poured her heart out and just said how much she, appreciated myself as a father and the time I spent with her and all of this. So it was very special.
What about your favorite place in the world to go, period?
Well, it has to be home, South Africa. We live in the States, we've lived in England, but whenever I go to South Africa, it's just the smell of the place, the food, the people, it's, you're home. So yeah, whether we've got a house on the beach and we've got a place in the bush, and they're both very different, but it's, what I'm used to.
How about your favorite feature of each of those homes?
Well, we're near Cape Town, in George, and we've got a house that you literally walk out of the front door, you put your feet in the sand, and the kids love it. It's unbelievable for our summer holidays, which is in December, and then obviously up in the bush, you can hear the quietness. It's so quiet, and the stars are this big. You make your fire, you can hear the animals, it's wonderful.
What do you recall from the first time you got a place for yourself?
I remember bowling, myself and Liesl. We were dating back in the day, and back in, I think it was 94, 93. No, it was 93. I just had enough money I bought a little piece of land where we have our house now in George, South Africa, Harold's Bay, and built the house. I thought for a lot of money, I thought I was going broke, but since then, we've renovated a little bit, and that was a wonderful time.